So you're used to seeing a lot of these on the channel, but today I have one of these for the channel. So I've been doing a little bit of shopping, and this is my first pre-33 US gold, and we have a 1909 $5. So if you've been on the channel for a while, you'll know I really like the gold buffalo and also the $10 eagle, which haven't yet got, but this is the $5 Indian head. So some interesting things about this. I've seen a couple of them around. You know, they tend to have a bit of a premium on them, and you've not seen them on the channel before, although like I say, the buffaloes, I've had a couple of those, and something just about this design just really sort of pulls me in. Now, if you're looking at this coin for the first time, what you might not have noticed is the design is actually incused. So what that means is the design is like pressed into the coin rather than, say, on a traditional sovereign where the design is out of the coin. You know, like the face of the coin is pressed in to leave the design out. The design is pressed into the coin. So it's hard to get that across on camera, but I'll just flip over there so you can see the other side. And we obviously have the eagle, we have the $5, and we do have a Denver mint mark on this one, which is back over on, which side is it? It is on this side. It's very faint, you won't be able to see it, I don't think, but where the eagle's foot is, there is the sort of very edge of the coin just under the leaf. There is a very faint D for Denver. So of these coins, the coin itself, you know, it's comparable to a sovereign or a quarter ounce. I think the fine weight is about 0.24 troy ounces. And if you look at the sovereign is on the right here. The sovereign is a tiny bit thicker, but a very similar diameter. Now, this coin is a 90% gold coin, which means it is 90% gold and 10% copper. So it has a nice colour to it. You know, it's not sort of as shiny as, say, your 10th Brit or your 4/9s fine coins like your buffaloes and things. There is a slight colour difference there, but there is still a nice colour to it. It's not like the modern sovereigns at all. It is more like the older sovereigns. So it is bigger than the 10th ounce, and obviously there is quite a bit more gold in there than that. So I'm not sure what it is about the design, but do really like it, and it's a coin I've seen, you know, here and there. You don't see it come up super often in the UK, but it is one I've been wanting to pick up. So it did come a bit of a premium, somewhere around a 20 odd, maybe 30% premium by the time it was posted. But you know, for an odd coin like that, I don't mind. I'm curious what the premium is like for these in the US. You know, closer to home, are they a bit lower or are they similar? I know if you're buying like a numismatic, rarity, some of the least common dates, then you would be paying a bit more. This one in particular is a mintage of around 3.4 million, I believe, for this particular mint mark. I think there was 4.3 minted of the whole year, and most of those were the Denver mint mark, which is the D that we have here. So we also have the engraver's initials, which are BLP, Bella Lyon Pratt, and he was a famous sculptor at the end of the 1800s and into the early 1900s. So you can see those initials just above the date if you've got good eyes. We've also got the incuse stars on the outside. We've obviously got a reeded edge here. So a very nice coin overall. One I'm happy to have. Not something I'm going to stack just with the kind of premium it is, but definitely one I'm happy to have in more of the collection, if you like. So it is, interestingly, one of two coins that were printed incused, and the other one was the $2.50, I believe. Up from this you have the $10, and then obviously you have the double eagle, which is the St. Gaudens one, We see quite a lot of those around in the UK, but they don't seem to have a premium as such. You see them knocking around about at spot price a lot. The $10, not so common. Don't really see them very often, but I am looking out for one. So let me know if you see one of those. And I'm curious, do you like the coin? What are the sort of thoughts on them in the US? Are they popular or people not too bothered about them either way? I think, for stacking, if they were low premium, I'd be happy to, but I think the Buffalo would make more sense, for a similar, I know it's different, it's a totally different design, but, it's a similar style, if you like, I would say, with the Native American there. So, yeah, those are my thoughts. These were minted from 1908 to 1916 for about 9 years, and then there was a little hiatus, and then there was one final year in 1929. So if you got 1929 there, probably a bit less common, a bit more rare. And, I'm sure some people who are watching have perhaps gone down the rabbit hole of those. So you could be spending, quite a bit of money on a bigger collection if you were going for date runs and things like that. So an interesting coin, one I was quite curious to read up on, and one I'm glad I finally have. Over here we've got some poor financial decisions. We've got a jar of currency £1 coins, which these are just a British pound at the moment, this bimetal thing, and we've filled the little jar up. I'll have to get a bigger jar to fill up with those now because they're going to start spilling out. This is another interesting idea. Those are half sovereigns, and this is an unfilled tube. So if you've been watching the channel for a while, we can't have an unfilled tube, which means we need to do some stacking. Sadly, these tenths in the capsule don't fit in that tube, so not sure what I'm going to stack them in. And these are just nice little coin holder I have there on display. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know what you think of the Indian head. Are you picking them up? Have you got one? Do you like it? Would you never buy one if it was free? Let me know in the comments, and we'll talk to you soon.